Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CarriersCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So student, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 3rd March. The session will be very important and you will be learning a lot of things in this session, so do watch this video till the end. So let's start. The first question that we will be discussing is that Union Cabinet has recently approved the procurement of which basic trainer aircraft from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Very important question friends. Alright, so remember, it is your Union Cabinet which has approved the purchase or the procurement of 70 HTT-40 basic trainer aircraft. I repeat, 70 HTT-40 basic trainer aircraft will be procured from which organization? They will be procured from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for the Indian Air Force. So the correct option here becomes option 1. If we look at it, here you can see that Union Cabinet has approved the procurement of 70 HTT-40 basic trainer aircraft from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for Indian Air Force worth 6,828.36 crore rupees. Alright, and remember, these 70 basic trainer aircraft will be delivered within a time period of 6 years. The HTT-40 is a turboprop aircraft with improved training capabilities and superior low speed handling qualities. Alright, apart from this, remember, the HTT-40 is as just mentioned, the Union Cabinet has given its assent to HTT-40 to the signing of a contract with L&T for acquisition of 3 cadet training ships for 3,108 crore rupees under the Buy India indigenously designed, developed and manufactured category. So first thing is your HTT-40 and second is your that Union Cabinet has also approved a contract with L&T for 3,108 crore rupees to acquire 3 cadet training ships, and 70 HTT-40 aircrafts will be acquired from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited worth 6,800 crore rupees, and 3 cadet training ships will be acquired from L&T for 3,108 crore rupees. If we talk about Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, who is the chairman and managing director? R. Madhavan. When was this established? 1940. Bangalore, Karnataka is the headquarter. Next, Which organization has commissioned India's first ACC at North Karanpura plant in Jharkhand? So remember NTPC Limited. First of all, tell me what is this ACC? ACC stands for air cooled condenser. I repeat, air cooled condenser. So which organization has commissioned India's first ACC at North Karanpura plant in Jharkhand? Remember, it is your NTPC. National Thermal Power Corporation has recently installed nation's first air-cooled condenser at North Karanpura in Jharkhand. Alright, this would aid in water conservation. What this plant will do is, this would aid in water conservation. Alright, apart from this, remember, on 1st of March only, that is day before yesterday, NTPC started the commercial operation of the first unit of 660 megawatt in North Karanpura in Jharkhand. Alright, so coming back, remember that the organization is NTPC that has commissioned India's first ACC at North Karanpura plant in Jharkhand. Location is important, state is important. If we talk about NTPC, who is the chairman and managing director here? Gurdeep Singh. 1975 it was established and the headquarters is in New Delhi for NTPC. Next is CMIE, that is your Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. The unemployment rate has risen to 7.45% in February month for 2023. I repeat, the unemployment rate for the February 2023 is 7.45%. Alright, highly important. And remember, it has risen from 7.14% in January to 7.45% in the month of Feb. The unemployment rate was 8.3 in December 2022 and 8.03 in November 2022 and 7.92 in the month of October 2022. Similarly, here you can see Haryana has the highest unemployment rate among the state with 29.4%, followed by Rajasthan and Sikkim. Whereas Chhattisgarh is the lowest unemployment rate among the state with 0.8%, followed by Madhya Pradesh 2% and Odisha 2.1%. Next we are talking about IIT Guwahati. They have signed an MOU with SSA. SSA is important, friends. SSA is your Samagra Shiksha Assam. Alright, that means education should be provided to everyone and this is for specifically for Assam. But there is also a term SSA, that is your Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan or Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, that is education to everyone, provide education to everyone. Alright, so under this Samagra Shiksha Assam and IIT Guwahati, these two organizations came together and signed an MOU so that they can develop scientific temper among the students. So that they can develop scientific temper means they can develop how the students will be thinking. They should develop them in scientific way. That thinking should be in a scientific way. If we start teaching the students, if we start skilling the students in such a way that their thinking is in terms of scientific only, then they will be seeing that in future, in the upcoming years, they will be becoming a better scientist or a better persons where they will be researching on various research and development. So for this purpose only, IIT Guwahati has collaborated with higher education institutes through Rashtriya Avishkar Abhiyan to mentor higher secondary school across Assam so that they can develop these scientific temper among various students. Alright, this is important. Do take a note of it. Apart from this, IIT Guwahati would assist SSA in conducting various state level activities in a hybrid mode in a state run schools in Assam for secondary students as a part of this collaboration. So IIT Guwahati has signed an MOU with SSA to develop scientific temper among students. Next is Olectra Green Tech. Olectra Green Tech's India's first electric tippers receives roadworthiness approval. Well, now what this we are talking about here is, first of all, remember OGL. That is Olectra Green Tech Limited. They have received India's first homologation certification from ICAT, that is your International Center for Automatic Technology, for their electric tipper, that is India's first 6x4 heavy duty e tripper. The E-Tripper is now roadworthy and adheres to all the central local vehicle regulations, and OGL is set to launch the variants of this E-Tipper and electric truck shortly. The E-Tripper can be used 24 by 7 at work site since it is silent and has zero carbon emissions as it is based on electric energy, so no carbon will be released. And the ICAT certification is also recognized in Netherlands, Singapore, Australia and other countries, which will allow it to even explore the export opportunities that will help India's export market. All right, because they will be built in India only, so we can say they are under make in India, and it will help us to export also in different parts of the world. Apart from this Olectra Green Tech, it is Hyderabad, Telangana based company. All right, and it is a group company of Mega Engineers and Infrastructure Limited. So coming back, Olectra Green Tech, India's first electric tipper, has received roadworthiness approval, and this OGL is set to launch various variants of this e-tipper and electric trucks shortly. Next, next is IDEX and NAVDEX. These are not exercise; these are exhibitions. All right. So remember, IDEX and NAVDEX. These exhibitions were held in which location, or we can say these were hosted by whom? They were hosted by Abu Dhabi, UAE. IDEX stands for International Defense Exhibition, and NAVDEX stands for Naval Defense Exhibition. These were hosted by United Arab Emirates, and both of which were held in Abu Dhabi, UAE from 20th of Feb till 24th of Feb. Alright, apart from this, remember IDEX, it is a flagship defense exhibition of United Arab Emirates, and INS, that is Indian Naval Ship Sumedha of the Indian Navy, participated in the two most important regional and naval defense exhibitions, that are IDEX and NAVDEX 2023, hosted by Abu Dhabi, UAE. So the question can be asked in such a way that name the Indian naval ship that took part in IDEX and NAVDEX. It will be your INS Sumedha. Alright, very important. When was this INS Sumedha came into force, or when was it launched? It was launched in the month of March 2014. And it is the third in the series and was constructed by whom? Goa Shipyards Limited. Next, here you can see Indian Navy's INS Sumedha took part in IDEX and NAVDEX 2023 hosted by UAE. Next, HDFC Bank and IRCTC has launched India's most rewarding co-branded travel credit card. Important. If we are talking about a travel credit card, that is co-branded credit card, it was launched by HDFC along with IRCTC. So Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, they have partnered with HDFC Bank Limited in order to launch IRCTC HDFC Bank credit card, that will be one of the most rewarding co-branded travel credit cards. Alright, next, SIDBI signed an MOU with Showreel to develop digital platform to support innovators. I repeat, SIDBI has recently signed an MOU with Showreel to develop an online digital platform to support the innovators and promote entrepreneurship in India. So we can say here we are talking about encouraging startups, encouraging entrepreneurs, and encouraging various entrepreneurs so that they can start their venture, that will help us to promote innovation as well as promote entrepreneurship in India. Because once an entrepreneurship is started, or one becomes an entrepreneur, he will not only have job employment for himself, but he will be also providing job employment to various other people. This platform would provide practical based hand holding demonstration, equity funding for the inverters, ideators to think, analyze, create ideas to solve real world development problem. That means all the funding will be taken care of. If loan needs to be provided, that will be provided. Any skills is required, that will be shared with them, that will be taught to them. Alright, and this MOU intends to create a virtual ecosystem for entrepreneurs and harness the intellectual capital, help and develop entrepreneurship. So we can say, in order to develop a virtual ecosystem For entrepreneurs, this SIDBI has signed an MOU with Showreel. Alright, next. Next is Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has launched UPI e-service for Kangra Central Cooperative Bank. Direct information you have to remember that he is the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu, who have launched a UPI and Samadhan e-pension gov services for the Kangra Central Bank Cooperative. These services would make bank transactions simpler and faster, especially for the elderly and those residing in the remote places. Alright, important, take a note. Next is Godrej and Boys and Ranchmark signed an MOU to develop Make in India value chain for Indian Railways. I repeat, Godrej and Boys and Ranchmark or Ranmatch, they have signed an MOU to develop a Make in India value chain for Indian Railways. If we talk about them, remember that on 1st of March, Godrej Tooling, a business of Godrej and Boys, they have signed an MOU with Thane, Maharashtra based Renmac India Private Limited for Make in India workshop equipments by collaborating on machinery and plant projects for railways and metro rail. That means in order to develop various parts for Indian Railways, these two organizations, that is Godrej Tooling, this is for a business arm of Godrej and Boyons only, they have signed an MOU with Renmatch to develop various machinery plants or various machinery parts in India only for railway and metro rail. They have signed an MOU, and the period for this MOU will be 10 years. Next, who was awarded with 2023 Marconi Prize? Who was awarded here with this Marconi Prize? Remember, Indian scientist Hari Balkrishnan was honored with this 2023 Marconi Prize. If we talk about this award only, Marconi Society has honored Hari Balkrishnan, an Indian-born computer scientist, with 2023 Marconi Prize for his fundamental discoveries in weird and wireless networking, mobile sensing, and distributed systems. So remember, Hari Balkrishnan, he is an Indian computer scientist. He was honored by Marconi Society with the 2023 Marconi Prize, and this was for his fundamental discoveries in wired and wireless networking, mobile sensing, and distributed system. Alright. His work has improved the internet and wireless communication and made millions of people safer by focusing his research on the use of technology to address significant societal issues. Next is Vietnam's National Assembly elected Vo Van Thong as the new president of Vietnam. Important, who has been appointed as the new president of Vietnam? Vo Van Thuong. Next is Axis Bank has acquired Citibank India's consumer banking in 11,603 crore rupees. I repeat, Axis Bank has acquired Citibank India's consumer banking for 11,603 crore rupees. Alright, the deal also includes the sale of the consumer business of Citi's non-banking financial company, that is Citicorp Finance Limited, comprising asset bank financing business, which includes commercial vehicle and construction equipment loans as well as the person loan portfolio. Remember, Axis Bank is the fourth largest credit card issuer with a total base of 8.6 million cards. The deal will increase its credit card holder base by around 2.5 million, elevating it to an India's top 3 card business. Alright. Next is NASA. NASA and SpaceX, they have launched a Crew 6 with first Arab astronaut to International Space Station. Important. Alright, if we are talking about this, remember, Crew 6 mission, this was launched in collaboration by NASA and SpaceX. Apart from this, remember, SpaceX launched its Crew 6 mission to the International Space Station with 4 astronauts on board. Alright, and they were launched into the International Space Station using the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft on a Falcon 9 rocket, and it was launched from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA. The first long duration astronaut from the United Arab Emirates is among the 4 crew mission flying to the ISS. This is important because it will be the first Arab astronaut to the International Space Station. Next, one more thing, remember this Crew 6 is the 6th crewed operational NASA commercial crew flight of a Crew Space Dragon spacecraft, and it is the 9th overall crewed orbital flight since 2020. Alright, if we talk about specifically about Crew 6 mission, remember the Crew 6 mission is carrying 2 NASA astronauts, alright, 1 UAE astronaut and 1 pilot. So these 4 people will land or has gone to the International Space Station, and the important news is that one among them will be an Arab astronaut. This is the for the first time that an Arab astronaut has gone there. Now question can be asked, what is the name of that Arab or UAE's astronaut? He will be Sultan Al Nayadi. Sultan Al Nayadi. This is the name of the astronaut. Next we are talking about obituary. Padma Bhushan awardee and former diplomat Chandrasekhar Das Gupta has recently passed away. I repeat, Chandrasekhar Das Gupta, a former Indian diplomat and a Padma Bhushan awardee, passed away at the age of 82. He was born on 2nd May 1940 in Kolkata, West Bengal. Chandrasekhar Das Gupta joined IFS in 1962, and between 1981 and 1984 he has served as the High Commissioner to Singapore. Then between 1984 and 1986 he served as Tanzania's High Commissioner. Also, he has served as the Vice Chair of Preparatory Committee of the UNFCCC and United Nations Conference on Climate and Development, popularly known as Earth Summit, that was held in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. So remember, Padma Bhushan awardee and former diplomat Chandrasekhar Das Gupta has passed away. He was honored with Padma Bhushan in 2008 for civil services, and we know Padma Bhushan is the 3rd highest civilian honor. Next we talk about books. Short stories collection, that is the book of Bihari literature, was authored by Abhay K, and it was released at GTRI 3.0 in Patna. I repeat, the name of the book is The Book of Bihari Literature, that was edited by Abhay Kumar, an Indian poet diplomat. Alright, and this book was released during the Grand Trunk Road Initiative 3.0 that was held from 25th to 26th of February in Patna, Bihar. Next is Madhya Pradesh government. They have presented green budget for 3.14 lakh crore rupees for fiscal year 24. As it is green budget, that means the amount that has been allocated in this budget will be used or will be utilized for infrastructure development or green infrastructure development. Here we will be talking about green energy. Here we will be talking about cleaning the environment. Here we will be talking about how can we reduce pollution from the atmosphere so that it can become a better place for living. So coming back, remember Jagdish Devda, who is our finance minister of Madhya Pradesh state, he presented the budget for 3.14 lakh crore rupees for fiscal year 24, that is for 2023 to 2024. Apart from this, remember this is an increase of 12.5% from the fiscal year 23, alright, of around 2,80,000 crore rupees. Also, there is no provision for any new tax in the budget, and stamp duty has also been cut in many categories. Alright, next is Tamil Nadu signed an MOU with United Nations Environment Program to implement urban cooling program in Tamil Nadu. Important news, friends. Alright, where is the headquarter of United Nations Environment Program, UNEP? It is in Nairobi, Kenya. So remember, recently Tamil Nadu government and UNEP, they came together and signed an MOU for developing a urban cooling program in Tamil Nadu to meet the objectives under the Tamil Nadu State Action Plan on Climate Change. Here, UNEP is undertaking a nationwide cooling program in collaboration with the National Institute of Urban Affairs and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark to support Indian cities in implementing sustainable cooling and heat resistant strategies. Why this can be done is because we know in February month the record of last 110 years has been broken, and it was the hottest February in the past few century, we can say. All right, so in February only this temperature has achieved. That means the coming months, that will be March, April, May, and even June, July will be one of the hottest month that we will be facing. And even many reports has been released that states that this year it will be one of the hottest year for India, as there will be lot of heat waves in India and the temperature will be above the survival limit for the humans here. All right, so let's see. And even there was a report that in coming next 3 to 4 years, the amount of ACs, that is air conditioned souls, will be increased 8 times, and the amount of electricity that will be required to generate, or the amount of electricity that will be required in the next few years, will be double or triple than the current required amount because of the rising temperatures. Next, so friends, these are all the current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Union Cabinet has approved the procurement of 70 HTT 40 basic trainer aircraft from Hall for IAF worth 6,828.36 crore rupees. NTPC commissioned India's first ACC at North Karanpura plant in Jharkhand. CMIE unemployment rate has risen to 7.45% in February. IIT Guwahati has signed an MOU with SSA to develop scientific temper among students. Olectra Green Tech's India's first electric tipper services received roadworthiness approval. Indian Navy's INS Sumedha participated in NAVDEX and IDEX exhibition hosted by UAE Abu Dhabi. SEBI has approved NSE to launch NYMEX WTI crude oil and natural gas futures contract, and Bajaj Finserv to begin mutual fund operations. HDFC Bank and IRCTC launched India's most rewarding co-branded travel credit card. SIDBI has inked an MOU with Showreel to develop digital platforms to support innovators. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has launched UPI e-service for Kangra Central Cooperative Bank. Godrej and Boys and Renmax signed an MOU to develop a Make in India value chain for Indian Railways. Indian origin computer scientist Hari Balkrishnan, important take a note, has been awarded with 2023 Macaroni Prize, and this is important, definitely can be asked. Next is Vietnam's National Assembly elected Von Vang Thong as the new president of Vietnam. Axis Bank has acquired Citibank India's consumer banking in 11,603 crore rupees. NASA and SpaceX has launched Crew 6 with first Arab astronaut to ISS. Padma Bhushan awardee and former diplomat Chandrasekhar Das Gupta has passed away. Short stories collection, the Book of Bihari Literature, was edited by Abhay K and released at the GTRI Innovative 3.0 in Bihar, Patna. That is Grand Trunk Road Initiative 3.0 in Patna, Bihar. Then Madhya Pradesh government has presented green budget for 3.14 lakh crore rupees for fiscal year 24. Tamil Nadu government has signed an MOU with UNEP to implement urban cooling program in Tamil Nadu. So these are your important current affairs of the day, friends. Now let's shift to the revision part. First is 47th Civil Accounts Day. When do we observe? It is observed on 1st of March. Second, World Civil Defense Day is also observed on 1st of March. Then Zero Discrimination Day, it is also observed on 1st of March, and this is important. Next is a Hindi writer Vinod Kumar Shukla has recently been honored with the Pen Nabokov Lifetime Achievement Award. Important. He is related to which language? He is an Hindi writer. Next, Wildlife Board has approved Indian Air Force mountain radar in Ladakh. Important. The first mountain radar has been approved in India by Wildlife Board, and it will be in Ladakh. Then Uttarakhand will be setting up India's first government mother milk bank. So the state, you have to remember that where will be India's first government mother milk bank located. It will be in Uttarakhand. Next is National Science Day. It is observed on 28th of February. It is observed in the birth anniversary of C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman sir has discovered Raman effect, which is a scattering effect. So in his birth anniversary or on his birthday, that is on 28th of February, we observed National Science Day. Next is former bureaucrat Sailesh Pathak has appointed as the FICCI Secretary General. So direct question can be asked, and this is important. Who has been appointed as the new FICCI Secretary General? He will be Sailesh Pathak. Next, who has been honored with the best FIFA football award in men's category? He will be Lionel Messi. He is from Argentina. If we are talking about the best FIFA player in the women's category for 2022, she will be Alexa Putlas. She is from Spain. So that's all for the revision part also, friends. Now let's move to your homework. First, which state is the host of the Global Responsible Tourism Summit? Second, what is the rank of India in the International Intellectual Property Index 2023? Third, which neighboring country of India signed an MOU with ISA to increase the use of solar energy? So these are your homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want us to continue with session and if you are enjoying these sessions that are being taught by me, then I want to see maximum likes and maximum comment in this video. Apart from this, friends, I'll also suggest you to go and watch our topic wise videos also, because those are important and they will be a very helpful video, or that particular format will be very helpful for you in revising the particular topics. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.